Mr. Hartgrave here doing a review and playthrough of Marvel United Tales of Asgard. So this is the first time I'm trying this, so bear with me. Let me know if I can improve upon this down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't want to waste too much time with all that self-promotion, though. Let's get into what you presumably came here to see, which is the Tales of Asgard expansion for Marvel United. You do need the core set if you're going to buy Tales of Asgard. You can't play it without the core set. You don't need much from the core set, though. You need this villain dashboard and these, what do you call them? Threat cards, mission cards. You got to have those. And then you need all the tokens from the core box, which I keep in this little tackle box here, a little craft box. That keeps everything, easy to use. I'll set that over here. Okay, so we can put this aside. The other thing you need is the rule book. So I do have the rule book. I'm pretty familiar with the rules. I've played a lot of games of this, so hopefully I won't have too much trouble figuring out this expansion. We'll read through the new rules. There's not much to it. Our villain here is Loki. So big fan of Loki. I do get comments from time to time about that as well. So good place to start on this. Okay, I got my hair tied back today, so I don't know how much I look like Loki today, but okay. Tales of Asgard. Let's unbox it for you. That's step one. You got to get it out of the box, right? So we just have a one sheet rules here. They got a little story on here. I don't really need their story. And alone is a new mechanic on this. So alone, some cards may refer to a hero being alone or not. If a hero is alone and there are no other heroes in the same location as them, a hero sharing a location with the villain is still considered to be alone. Okay, so that's a new thing happening. We have Thor, Valkyrie, Korg, and Beta Ray Bill in this expansion. So that's cool. And the Traitor Challenge is a new mechanic. Can only be used in games with 3 or 4 players. Don't worry, I'm only one player. However, I'm going to go ahead and play all 4 roles so that we can see how this works. That's what I normally... You play with your family and they're not really too much into games. You end up playing their turns anyways. It's not that much different. Okay, this challenge secretly assigns one player the role of traitor. Oh, I'm going to have a problem with this. I'm going to have to pretend I'm a traitor to myself. Oh no, this is the challenges of playing board games by yourself, people. Okay, so one of these characters is secretly going to be a traitor, suddenly working against the other hero's objectives. And you know what? This is an optional rules. I think I'm going to play without it, but just so you know, this is in here. You do have a traitor mechanic. There was another game I have called what is it? Dead of Winter. It's a zombie game that has this mechanic as well. I never really cared for it, so I don't know if I'm going to care for it here, but definitely something interesting about this set is there is a traitor challenge that you can optionally add in. I'm going to skip it. All right. If you want to see me do that, you know what? Maybe I'll get my family out here and we'll do another one of these playthroughs where we check out the traitor mechanic. I don't know. Today I'm just by myself, though. That's too much. I'm already going to play all 4 of these characters at once. Doing it with an extra challenge. I'm just not ready for that. It's my first time I'm doing this. Cut me a break. Cut me a break, YouTube people who are watching this, presumably, at some point. I don't know. So, setup is the same. There's no setup. They didn't say anything about a different kind of setup for this. It's all the same stuff that you would normally do. So if you play Marvel United, first thing you do is you get your location cards. I'm going to shuffle them up here a little bit. Oh, there's only... in the base set, you got like 2 extra location cards. So you deal them out and then the 2 you set aside. But here they only have the 6. And what you do is you set them around the board here in a random kind of order. I'll put the palace up top there. Put the Valhalla over here. Just 6 of them around the board like thus. Here, let me straighten that out a little bit so it all shows up on camera. Make these, we'll let my OCD take over. Just a little bit so that we have a decent layout. Okay, there they are around the board. That looks pretty good. You know, we don't want to spend all of our time straightening these out, right? Nobody wants to see that. Okay, anyways, we have our location set. That's great. Now we need to drop down these threat tokens on here. Another thing you might be watching this for is, hey, maybe you had this on your shelf and you didn't care to figure it out on your own. Maybe you're figuring it out with me before you play it with your friends or your gaming crew or your family or whatever. That's great. Thanks for joining me today. I enjoy board games. We'll do more complex board games too as we go if you're interested in it. Let me know down in the comments what kind of games you'd like to see me play. I might own them. I might not. Maybe I could get them. I don't know. What are you playing these days? Okay, we're going to put down the civilians and thugs in the spots. They're kind of shadowed in there where they should be. So that's simple enough. You know, you play enough games of this and it kind of plays itself. Another thing you might want to take a look at, what I usually do when I'm playing a game of this is I will look at the various locations and see what they do after you clear the threats. Because we're going to put threat cards down on all these locations. So what we want to do is quickly kind of read through these. So Bifrost Bridge, you can move all heroes from this location to another location at the end of the turn. That's cool. Oh, it kind of moves everybody. So that's a pretty good end of turn effect. Odin's Vault has, if you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand, you can draw 1 card. That's great. Kind of a healing mechanic on that. Heimdall's Why am I having a problem saying that word? Sometimes I get just hung up on words, you know. Observatory. Oh man, I'm just, you know what? Just give me shit in the comments now about that. That's fine. You can do that. All right, end of turn. You can move any number of heroes from any location to this location. Okay, that's great. Asgardian Palace. You can add up to 2 civilians or thugs to any location. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but maybe you do. Over here, Throne Room. You can move any other hero to a location adjacent to them. What? I don't know. That's crazy. Valhalla, you may discard any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck and draw back that many. And this does not knock you out. That's weird. That's a weird effect. I haven't seen that before. So, all right, we got some cool locations in this set, which you could use with any of the other sets. So that's cool. They're totally interchangeable. That's already adding some value to this. Oh, by the way, if you don't want to watch me do this whole playthrough and you just want to know what I think about this set, you can skip to the end. And I'll bring the boxes back out here so you can. There'll be a clear visual when the game is over, and then you can get my. If you just want the review, like if you don't want to sit here for. I don't know how long this is gonna take. How long is this video gonna be? I don't know. All right, here we go. Why are you yelling? All right, so. We've got that all set up. Okay, Loki. Loki is our villain. There's what? All right, look, I'm new to this. Okay, Loki is our villain in this box, and he has special rules on him. When a hero is knocked out, Loki doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, draw another master plan card and add it face down to the storyline. That sucks. His BAM deals 1 damage to each hero in Loki's location, and his overflow effect is if 1 or more civilian or thug token can't be added to a location, Loki gains 1 additional health, and he can go above his starting value. He's not really that complicated. Quite honestly, I've seen more complicated characters. Maybe his master plan cards is where, you know, the complicated part of this. Maybe that will be interesting. there are some Marvel United villains that are very interesting, and then there are some others that are not. That's one of the things that's going to factor into my review of this is how unique Loki's interactions are. You know, what's he do? All right, we have our heroes. We have Loki himself. Here's Loki. Are we going to be able to see? Okay, if I hold him way up there, you can kind of see the figure itself. All right, the camera will focus on it. There's Loki. All these figures in the Marvel United line look really great, by the way. I haven't really, there's a few that aren't as good as the other ones. There's Thor. Thor looks great. Most of them are pretty awesome. I'm going to have them, they'll all start here at usually all the characters will start here on this location. And then the villain goes up to the top location. That's how it works. That's just the rules, man. Valkyrie looks pretty great, but the camera does not want to focus on here. There she goes. All right. Valkyrie looks good. I like the sculpt on her. Cool looking character. Korg. I think it's awesome they have Korg in here. Korg, correct me if I'm wrong. Character made just for the movie? I don't know. Certainly a character that got a new personality in the movie, even if he wasn't. And then Beta Ray Bill. Everybody loves Beta Ray Bill. And there he is. There's Beta Ray Bill. One of I wouldn't say he's like an unknown character, but he's definitely like a cult favorite character. Like, if you know anything about Marvel, Beta Ray Bill's just one of those guys that you like to pull out to impress your friends, right? You're like, I know about Beta Ray Bill. You're like, oh, Beta Ray Bill. And normal people are looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? What's a Beta Ray Bill? You're like, oh, you're not a real Marvel fan, are you? But it's not like crazy. It's not like, some of the other Marvel characters that are really deep cuts, right? They're out there. Can't name them off the top of my head because they're deep cuts, people, okay? But you know what I'm talking about. Tell me down in the comments. I'm just comment baiting now. You know what? You know you've run out of material when you just start talking to people and begging for them to comment on your videos, right? Okay, so challenge card. Okay, the challenge mechanic. Yeah, it's a shame that I'm copping out on that because you get these new tokens. There's these tokens that you get here. You pop them out of the cardboard. Whoop. There you go. You got these tokens come with it. I can add those to my toolbox over here in case I ever decide to use this mechanic. It looks like you could probably use it in any game. So here's the Traitor challenge card. There's a special card in here. And each player gets an allegiance card, one of these tokens, and a wildcard token. A hero can choose to play their hero card face down to discard their token. And once 2 missions are completed, player guesses the traitor. If correct, they get a wildcard token. Loyal heroes still with the token take damage until KO'd. Traitor is removed and now plays the... I really got to check this out. It is interesting. And then everybody gets a card as well. So there's loyal cards, and then there's someone who gets the traitor card. So there's an interesting mechanic in here, and it looks like, yeah, this is totally portable. You can use this in any set. So that's kind of cool. I like that there's this extra value in this set with these traitor challenges. Because that could be fun in any of the sets, any of the games. With the new Marvel, the new X-Men one coming out, which we'll do reviews on as well. That's kind of why I'm doing this, is because I'm about to get a big box of all the X-Men Marvel United stuff, and those are what we're really going to want to see videos on. This is like practice over here for when that happens. So that's coming, and you can use this part of that set, the traitor mechanic, use it anywhere. And that's excellent for the X-Men because, yeah, the X-Men are always backstabbing each other, right? There's always an X-Men that was evil and now he's good, or he's good and now he's evil. So great. Now you can throw that mechanic in there. All right, enough of me talking about that. Let's get these characters around the board. We'll start with Thor. And I'm going to try to work out the logistics of how this is going to happen. I only have so much real estate here to use. I'm going to try to use it effectively. So, and we kind of try to judge. I'm going to try to keep maybe keep a scorecard going here of which of these characters is actually good, because there are a range of power on these Marvel United characters, and some of them are boring and don't do anything different, and some of them are pretty great. We'll put Thor up there. Okay, so there's Thor. He can go there, and then we'll put Beta Ray Bill next to Thor. I'm just shuffling these up real fast, so they come out of the box all kind of in order with all the special cards lumped together, so we try to mix those up a little bit before we start. Okay, we'll put Beta Ray Bill there. We'll get Korg up in the other corner, I think. You know, I'm curious if the setup is going to take me longer than actually playing the game. I almost feel like it will. Almost feels that way. All right, we'll throw Korg up there, and then we got Valkyrie. All right, Valkyrie's coming out. Love the artwork on the back of the cards. That's always nice, too. Great looking game. Okay, and Valkyrie's... I'm blocking Valkyrie if I put her there. I'll just move her up a little bit. We'll just cheat her up a little bit. That works good. You know what? I'll move Beta Ray Bill up a little bit, too. All right. That's going to do. That's going to do it. Looks pretty good. All right, we're set up. Okay, now for Loki. All right, Loki's master plan deck. We're going to shuffle that up. And I'm really hoping that there's some interesting stuff happening in that, because there's not much interesting happening elsewhere. You know, his card is really pretty tame. Not very exciting at all. We'll throw his cards up there. And then these threat cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's 6 cards exactly. There's no extra cards. And we're going to throw these down. Let's see what kind of threats you have. Some of the Marvel United Villains threat cards, really, that's where the mechanics come in. So we have a Frost Giant. He deals 1 damage to each hero in this location when he bams. Another Frost Giant, the same damn thing. Master Trickster. If Loki takes any damage while in this location, each hero in this location always also takes 1 damage. That's honestly kind of lame. And there's another Master Trickster card there. We're just putting these down randomly. Illusion. Loki can't take any damage as long as he's in this Okay, who cares? Another card where Loki can't take damage. I'm like, you know, how uninspired can this be? Okay, not impressing me so far, okay? I'm not impressed with Loki very much right now. Pretty generic. Is like this traitor mechanic supposed to stand in for... I want Loki to be a playable hero if there's a traitor mechanic. I don't think we have a playable hero version of Loki. We need a 3rd Kickstarter just for that. Yeah, wow. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll see. Look, it's early on. I don't want to judge it before I actually try it, but I'm instantly a little thrown off by the lack of coolness in Loki's abilities. Loki has 7 health, which is low. It's honestly low. I know he has a mechanic where he can gain more health, but 7 health is not a lot of health for a villain in Marvel United. It really isn't. So we'll get that health on him. And then he has these Frost Giants. They each have 5 health. We'll go ahead and drop that down. Yeah, as far as villains go, he looks kind of weak. Kind of uninspired. I'm curious. The villains in Marvel United, that's where your value's at. Absolutely. That's where the value's at. It's rarely going to come from the heroes. The heroes are mostly the same. There's a couple that are like overpowered, right? There's definitely a couple that are overpowered and that are really interesting to play with and fun. And then most of them kind of do the same stuff. I mean, there's only 2 cards in each deck that actually do something different. 2 or 3 cards that do something different. And then it is literally the same deck for every hero. It's not where the excitement comes from. Okay, so we've done that. We have the health down. I think we're ready to play. Each hero draws 3 cards. And let me see, how can I best show those? I'm going to try to keep the timeline going up in this corner. I think that's a good spot for it. Let me see. Is that going to work? It's not the best layout. You know what? I'm going to kind of move the deck. You don't really need to see the deck. So that's going to kind of go off to the side. It's going to have to. Like I said, I have limited real estate here that I can show on the camera without moving the camera around. I'm figuring out as I go, people. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, and Beta Ray Bill can go over here. All right, that looks pretty good. That way you can kind of get a sense of the cards that we have. We'll save a spot even for the 4th card that gets drawn. Now this is going to get tricky because this one's harder. It's harder for me to reach cards over here. You don't understand the struggles that I go through. Okay, we'll try to make it happen for you, people. All right. Here's Valkyrie's deck. All right, does that look good? Does that look bad? I don't know. I'm in the way of it, but you know what? I think I can make it work. I can make it work. We have the ability. Okay. Does that, okay, I'm in the way of Valkyrie's cards, but you get the idea. I think I've done well. We've used the whole table. What more can I give you, people? Look, you're just not going to really be able to see Valkyrie's cards. You're going to have to take my word on it. It'll be okay. All right. All right, that's as good as it gets. All right, so let's start. We start with the villain. The villain goes first. That's how it works. And the villain draws his first master plan card. Loki, in this case, moves 5 and drops a ton of thugs and civilians. This is crazy. Okay, this is madness already. Loki is showing his power right off the bat. That's a lot of civilians and thugs. Oh my. And then what happens when he overflows? Oh, he gains health when he overflows, so he's going to be overflowing everything. If his cards are anything like this one, if this is common, then all right, he's just going to be gaining. So 7 health isn't a lot, but he's probably going to be gaining a lot of health. All right, so let's move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He lands on my favorite location, which I'm not going to be able to pronounce tonight, so that's great. And we are going to drop down 2 thugs and 1 civilian. 2 thugs, 1 civilian. So our challenge is going to be to not overflow. Oh my God, some of these Odin's vault only has 2 spots. All right, I've got the fear. All right, I'm afraid now. Am I going to lose my first game? I'm just going to lose. I'm just going to lose horribly. All right, you know what? There's no shame in that. It might happen, okay? It might happen. It is what it is. Okay, so Loki has dropped a ton of civilians and thugs. There's no additional effect on that. There's no BAM. It's Thor's turn. Let's go Thor. So Thor has a special card up here. Okay, he can punch a lot on somebody. So this is like a special card to Thor, and this is going to come in later. You do this at the end when it's just a villain. You don't use it now. Maybe you use it to kill a frost giant. I don't know. I'm going to go with move and star. You know, we do have a frost giant right here. Right there is a frost giant. I could use the mega punch ability on the frost giant. I don't know though. I don't know. I think I need to make sure that he doesn't overflow these locations. I think I have to focus on that because he doesn't do anything else. Like that's his only threat is that he's going to try to overflow these locations. So let's go ahead. Let's play Thor. I'll just do my first impulse here. Thor will gain a move and a star. And Yeah, we'll move right over here to Odin's vault, and we'll save a civilian with a star. So we'll use everything we gained, and that is it for Thor's turn. Okay, it is Beta Ray Bill's turn. All right, it's just that it goes fast. Okay, so Beta Ray Bill. All right, he has another special card showing here. Where he gets to punch twice and draw one card. That's actually a pretty cool card. I haven't seen one like this in any of the other characters, so that's a very unique ability for Beta Ray Bill. That's cool to see. And I think I'm going to be more boring than that, though. I'm going to be super boring, and we're going to go double wild. So I'm a big fan of the double wild cards. Every deck has them. It's typically one of the best cards. It gives you the most freedom. You get 2 wild cards. You can do anything with them, so that's great. I don't even know if I want to do anything. I might just want to... Oh, I also do get... You get the previous... from the previous card, you get those power-ups as well. So I also have a move and a star. And I think what I'm going to do with Beta Ray Bill is I'm going to mirror what Thor did. I'm just going to go the other way. And we are going to mirror... We are going to move and star and save another civilian. And just work towards that goal. That sounds good to me. I like it. That's the end of Beta Ray Bill's turn. We got one more hero turn, and then it's time for Loki to go again. The Korg is going to get 2 wild cards, so that's cool. And Korg has a special card showing, and this is Cronin Fighter. He can punch in both adjacent locations or double punch in one location. So Korg has a lot of punch. I refer to these characters as more punch characters. There's a surprising amount of Marvel United characters that just punch more. It's like what they do. They just punch more. And you expect it with characters like Iron Fist. I guess Korg, they didn't feel very inspired, so they're like, what's he do? Oh, he punches more. He just punches things more. So, okay, another punch more character. Not very exciting to me. I mean, who's going to go out of their way to play Korg every game anyways? We never... the hero you want here is like Thor, Beta Ray Bill. Korg is obviously the fourth wheel. I know there's people out there that love Korg. I love Korg. I think Korg is great, but am I gonna, seek him out to play as him? Yeah, probably not, especially not with lackluster cards like that. We'll see. Maybe there's something else in there that's great, but right now I'm not impressed. I'd say he is the least impressive figure in this whole box. But what's he gonna do? I don't know. He has 2 wild cards, so that's cool. Let's see. Korg. I can punch more. I can punch a lot. I can punch 3 times. I could actually kill a frost giant with Korg right now. I could just take out a frost giant. Maybe that's the thing to do. Maybe I'll just punch more. Okay, fine. Yeah. We'll just let Korg do what he does, and he will double punch here, single punch. All the punching. That's 3 punches and then 2 wild cards. Frost Giant has 5 health. Frost Giant defeated with 1 massive punch from Korg. Hey, good on you, Korg. We'll set that to the side. We'll move the threat. We cleared the threat. And now Korg can move all heroes from this location because it's the end of his turn. That's it. So now he can move all heroes from this location to another location. That's interesting. Kind of dangerous too, quite honestly. I guess I will pick these up. I will pick Valkyrie and Korg up. And let's just take them over here to Heimdall's special place that, I'm just struggling with saying tonight. I don't know. Sometimes I lose the power to speak and then it just comes to me later. It's like, tomorrow I'll just be saying it all day. And my family will be like, what is wrong with you? Okay, so they're over there now. Great. I'm making that choice. I'm stuck with it. We'll see how it plays out. we'll condense that down a little bit and draw another master plan card for Loki. Okay, Loki moves one and bams. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. All right, so let's do here's the card I drew. And it's got some text down there too. You can probably read it if you want to know what kind of awful stuff is going to happen to me before I know. All right, so we move one. We bam, deal 1 damage to each. All right, so I did avoid damage. So that's cool. These two don't take damage. Great. However, okay, so actually nothing happens there. Each hero alone in their location takes 1 damage. Okay, here's where the alone. You see, I should have paid more attention to that. When they tell you in the rules that there's a new mechanic called alone, Mr. Hartgrave, maybe you should actually listen to it and pay attention and maybe not try to strand your characters so that they're alone, because maybe that's going to come into play. You think, buddy? You think that might? Well, it happened. Okay, so each character alone in their location takes 1 damage. If no hero is alone, draw another master plan card and add it face down in the storyline. All right, so it wouldn't activate. Now, if we do run out of master plan cards, the villain wins, so that sucks. We don't want that to happen. So, I don't know. It's almost good that I have a couple of heroes that are alone. Because now we don't draw another master plan card. I don't know. Anyways, I got to take the damage. Thor, I'm just going to get rid of this punch. No one cares about that. It's a single punch. Whatever. And then Beta Ray Bill is going to lose, I guess the wild card. Just the single wild card. I usually value getting more stuff over not. So if it has a single icon on it, I'm more likely to discard that than to hold on to it. You know, that's just how I operate. All right, so that's it. Loki's done. Now it's time for Valkyrie. Great. All right, Valkyrie's turn. I'm almost, did I do this right? Am I going counterclockwise? What did I do? I mean, I'll stick with it. So I'm going Thor, Beta Ray Bill, Korg, Valkyrie. What sense does this make? How did I decide upon this order? All right, look, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to how I decided how to play these turns. You're already down in the comments like, Mr. Hartgrave, haven't you ever heard of clockwise, dude? Like, doesn't clockwise work where you're at? Where do you live where clockwise isn't a thing? All right, so Valkyrie, let's draw a card. All right, we got a wild card out of her. She does have a special card up here where she can move to any location and punch. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I don't see that card a lot. That's interesting. That's fun. And we really need to clear off this space. All right, a good thing is that Loki didn't overflow at all, but we got to make sure he doesn't. Let's go ahead and do her double star. Now, she also does get a punch icon. Let's go ahead and play double star as well. So she has a double star. She has a punch. I'm going to go ahead and do both of those things right here. So she's going to save 2 civilians and punch a thug. Great. Real simple. All right. Used everything. Back to Thor's turn because we live in crazy land where Mr. Hartgrave's in charge. All right, Thor draws a card. And he's going to get 2 stars. So that's cool. And I don't know. There's nothing to do here with stars. There's a frost giant to punch. It's a frost giant to punch. I could move. He could punch 3 times to the frost giant. I don't know. I'm not. I didn't really think ahead on this. I have a wild card. Being alone seems bad. Maybe he should go join his friends. You think he should join his friends? Should he join his friends here? My hair is just escaping its confinement. I'm going to redo this real fast. I can't be messing with my hair every 5 seconds. That's why I tied it back to begin with. I said, I'm playing a very serious game of Marvel United. I have to control my hair. Let me tie it up. Okay. Fixing that problem so I can think properly. You have to be serious when you play this game. You can't make your decisions lightly. All right, so Thor, I don't know what to do, people. I don't know what to do. I should probably do these things live. Should I do these things on live stream? Because I would consult the room right now. I need some help. Let me get a drink of water. I don't know why I'm having this difficulty. Okay. You know what? Maybe it's just Punch a Frost Giant time. I don't really care to do. All right. Here, I figured it out. It came to me. I got it now. No, I'm good. Okay. We're gonna join our friends and we're gonna start clearing off this threat. I think that's the thing to do. I'll do it with the wild card. I'll use the wild card to move. And then we'll put 2 stars on the threat. All right, I like it. I love it. I think that was the best possible thing for Thor to do. I'm sticking by it. Great. All right, Beta Ray Bill's turn. And then Loki's going to go after that. So let's see what Beta Ray Bill gets. Gets a move and a punch. He's over here by himself. I really want to get up where Loki is. And I do have wild cards. I can draw a card too. I like this. There are 2 thugs up there. I think I got to go with this. I think I got to go with Beta Ray Bill and Stormbreaker. That's a cool card. I like this one. I like Beta Ray Bill. I think Beta Ray Bill is interesting. I think he's a good character. All right, so we are going to play that up here to the storyline. I get another wild card from Thor, so that'll help. And we're going to move. So 2 moves, 2 wild cards used, and 2 moves. And then we will double punch in this location as well. Ah! It's a disaster. It's a total disaster. Okay, I've got it. I've fixed it. Okay, so what you want to do when you're playing it, all right, some greater Marvel United strategy, if you need it, is you want to clear these off equally. Once you clear off one of these, and it doesn't matter which order you do it in, they slide over. So like if I cleared this one, these 2 would slide over. That's how that works. So you want to clear 2 of them equally, because if you clear just one of them, Loki starts going faster and you're at a disadvantage. You can only do damage to him once you clear the second one. It is very rare that you will clear all 3. Doesn't really happen. If you want to win, you don't clear all 3. So you're usually clearing 2 of them, and you kind of want to do it at the same time. And I haven't quite decided which 2 I want to clear. Haven't really locked in on that yet. Now, the other part of Beta Ray Bill's card is I do get to draw a card, so he's back to full health. Which is great. So I do still have a wild card. I could... You know what? I'll do it. I'll clear the civilian. I'll do it. All right, keeping that spot clear. I could have also done something on my way over. I could have punched one of these thugs or dropped a star on something, but I think I'm happy with what I did. I'm going to stand by it. And it's Loki's turn. All right, Loki is up. And it's a very basic card. I'm very disappointed by this card. This card makes me sad. I'm sad for Loki right now. Because he just moves 1. He moves 1 and he drops thugs. What is this? Loki's like one of the coolest villains in all of comics, in the movies. And they done him dirty. I'm telling you right now. Look, they done him dirty. Loki is nowhere near what he should be. We need a redo on Loki. We need, because all right, one introduction that they've come out with for Marvel United with the mutants, with the new expansion coming out, is they have like anti-hero. You know, they're purple. So the blue guys are the good guys, and the red guys are the bad guys. Well, now with the new set, they have purple guys that can be either good or bad. We need a new Loki. We need a third Kickstarter for this. Straight up. Yeah, we need a second edition. I think we need a second edition because one of my small nitpicks about Marvel United is that in some instances the rules get a little unclear. There's a lot of cards. There's a lot of development going on with this game. This Kickstarter is gigantic, especially now that they've had two of them. We need some just tuning up of the rules a little bit and to make some of these characters have that anti-hero status that didn't have it the first time around. Like they didn't have that worked out when they did the first game. So Loki is, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't love it. Okay. So, okay. Loki took his turn. He did almost nothing. It wasn't exciting. I'm not happy. All right. So Beta Ray Bill gives Korg a move token. What is this? All right, we drew another special card for Korg. Oh, it's just the same thing as he just has a duplicate ability. They really could not come up with ideas for Korg. They're like, he just punches more. He just punches more. It's all he does. He punches more. All right, great. Korg's over here. What do we even do? All right, he needs a star. I need to clear this off. I want to clear off this threat, and then what happens here? You may move any number of heroes to, or whatever. Who cares? Yeah, all right. Korg is going to play that star and punch. We are going to clear this threat. Clear that threat. This moves over here. Now he has a move and a punch. A move and a punch. We're going to move it right over here. We're going to move and punch this thug because this is Odin's Vault is a very easy location to overflow. And I don't want that to happen. Okay, great. Done with Korg's turn. On to Valkyrie. Let's go. Oh, she drew. I was just going to play it. I'm like, oh, that's great. Double wild. Instantly play. Yes. I think that really is the play, though. I think, yeah, absolutely. Unless she wants to, she's going to get a star and a punch. I'll think about it for like a half second here. I do like her card that lets her move anywhere. That's a very cool card. That is pretty sweet now that I think about it. Like, maybe that's better. I got to start looking at these. I want to clear civilians. I'm running out of civilians. Oh, this happens too sometimes. Sometimes you run out of whatever you're trying to do, whether it be thugs or civilians. Like right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thugs on the board, and 1, 2, or like 8 thugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thugs, and 1, 2 civilians. I can't even clear this if I wanted to. All right, I got to move off civilians. Boop, gone. The civilians is the one I'm not clearing. It's going to be thugs and threats. So she could clear this threat. She can just jump up here and clear this threat. That might be the thing to do. Just jump over there. She needs a move, though. She doesn't have a move. Oh, no. Okay, I can't do that. I think I got to use this thing where I go to any location and maybe clear off some thugs. All right. Yeah, that's what I got to do. All right. I'll hold that. All right. See, I was being hasty and I almost messed myself up. All right. So I'll grab 2 punches. She will move over to where Loki is. And she will take out 2 thugs. And I'll put them on the card. And then, you know what? I'll just drop this star. I'm going to give up on the saving civilians and start working. I'll drop the star on here. Sure. Cool. Why not? And then maybe somebody else can clear it next time. Okay. That's it for Valkyrie. We are back up to Thor. Thor gets a punch from Valkyrie and gets to draw a card. Let's see what he draws. All right, a move and a star. And what I really want to do is I really want to get over to the throne room. I got 2 stars too. I just don't have the move. I don't have any move. Oh, ugly, ugly, ugly. I I really can't do what I want to do at all. I don't even have one move. I gotta think forward. I gotta think forward to the next turn. That's what I gotta do. We want more stars out on the board. So I think I'm just gonna play. You know what? If I play the move and star, I think I'll be a little craftier. I like it. And we don't want to be alone, right? Maybe, I don't know. It didn't really hurt us that much. We took 1 point of damage. Who cares, right? But I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to star. I'm just going to spend the maximum amount of stuff is what I'm going to do. And then we're going to punch too. I tend to overthink things a lot. I tend to do that. All right. So we went ahead and we put a thug on the thug card. We moved over there. He's with his buddy Beta Ray Bill. I'm happy. And it's Loki's turn. Let's go, Loki. I'm just prepared to be disappointed by this next card. I'm just prepared to be totally disappointed. I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm very upset that Loki isn't as cool as he should be. Oh, this is just I'm just unenthused. This is very bland. This should be more exciting. Is this really the best we can do? Just Loki just punishes people who are alone? Like, what is Loki's thing? Does this even make sense for him as a character? I don't know. Something's off here. All right, so he moves to, he bams. There's nothing here to bam on, and each hero alone takes 1 damage. I don't get this. I'm sorry. I don't get this. So, all right, Korg and Valkyrie both take a point of damage, which is great because they were the ones who didn't take damage last time, so they're the ones who can most take a point of damage. We'll get rid of Valkyrie's wild card, and we'll get rid of this card for Korg. All right, there it is. So they each took a point of damage, and yeah, I'm just Snorefest, man, Snorefest. Okay, here we go. Thor gets, Thor, Beta Ray Bill gets a star and a move. Oh boy, I'm getting punchy. Okay, here comes Beta Ray Bill. The only one at full health because he had that healing card. Very cool. I need stars. I need to play this move star. There's no other option. It's all he can do. So move star, that'll give him 2 stars. He can clear that threat card. I'm starting to think ahead to when we have to like take out Loki. And you definitely want to get rid of these cards that prevent him from taking damage. So I'm just being aware of that. So yeah, like Loki can't take any damage when he's on this location. This will really be a pain in the butt later on if I don't get rid of those now. So I'm getting rid of those now. And Beta Ray Bill has 2 moves. Oh, we uncovered something cool. I can add civilians or thugs. I guess, oh my God. So this is how you know that they screwed up Loki. Like they totally screwed up Loki because they actually had to add a location that lets you add more civilians and thugs in case Loki actually isn't doing anything. In case Loki is so damn boring that he's not dropping any civilians or thugs, they had to add a location that does it for you so that you can complete your task because Loki might not do anything. Loki's so ineffective that they had to give you a way to make things more difficult for yourself so that you could complete your tasks, or else you could get stuck here because I'm almost there as it is. Oh, that's absurd. That's absurd. Come on. You done him dirty. I'm so upset about this. I'm not going to recover. No, I'm going to be upset about this for like all week. This is it. It's ruined my week. You ruined my week, developer. No, they do a good job, but ooh, Loki, come on. All right, I got to take a drink. I got to calm down. Okay. All right, Beta Ray Bill. We'll just keep these 2 move tokens, I guess. Sure. And do I want to add more? I don't want to add any more civilians or thugs. Oh my God, I'm not that desperate just yet. I mean, Would it help me on my next turn? I guess it would make it so somebody didn't have to move. You can add up to 2? And or? I don't know. Look, this is like some of the things I'm talking about with like a clarification on this. Like, can I add 2 thugs and civilians or just 1 thug, 1 civilian? I don't know. Just a little fudge. Like, I don't know. It could use better wording. I imagine it's just 1, 2, and either or of them. But anyways, Korg is up next. And what do I want Korg to do? I want him to punch 2 thugs. That's all I want Korg to do. Well, I want him to punch 2 thugs and kill a frost giant. He can't do all that. I probably want Korg to go over there and finish that. Korg's got a problem, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not loving Korg's options. No, I don't want him to. I don't want him to clear one of these cards. I definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to drop any civilians or thugs. I think it's okay. You know what I might have him do is I might have him just move up here and punch 1 thug. And I think that's going to be his best move. All right. Well, let's actually play his turn. Now that I know how I'm going to play it, he gets a move and a star. He draws a card. He gets another move and a star. I think what I'm going to do is just do the double punch. And we're going to move and do one of those punches. Great. Okay, so he moved. He punched. At the end of the turn, he can move any number of heroes from any location to this location. I actually want to go over there. I want to do the other thing. I do not want to move Valkyrie over here. I want Valkyrie to be right there. And if she plays the double wild card, she's actually set. She can do everything she needs to do. This is going to be great. Okay, this is happening, people. This game's wrapping up. We're going to be doing some Loki punching in about like 5 minutes. Okay, great. Korg's done. I'm excited. I'm very excited right now. All right, so this is the 3rd turn. It is Valkyrie's turn. She gets double punches. I believe she's going to play the double wild card. Is there any? No, there's no planet where I don't play the double wild card. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Double wild turns into double stars. There it is. This threat is gone. This card is gone. Loki now goes every 2 turns. That would seem bad. However, I'm gonna start beating him up here soon. This game's over, people. Hargrave's winning. It's coming up, Hargrave. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're gonna go ahead and make it so we can deal damage to him too. We're gonna go ahead and punch this thug. Punch the thug. That slides over. And now we can deal damage to Loki. And Loki's a wimp. Dude, Loki has done no healing. Oh my God. Loki sucks. Loki sucks. Just like straight up. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm not consolable. I can move any other hero. You may move any other hero to a location adjacent. What is this? What is this statement that we're making with Throne Room? What are you trying to tell me? You may move any other hero to a location adjacent to them. What? Any other hero to a location adjacent to what? Okay, like what? I'm sorry. Look, is it just me or does this make no damn sense? Look, I'm going to bring it up to the camera so you can see it. I don't know why this isn't making sense. Is this just me or what? Okay, you can move any other hero to a location adjacent to them. Any other hero to who? To what is this? I'm sorry. It makes no sense to me. It makes no, I don't know why. I don't know. Let me know. Please, if someone can explain this in the comments, I need an explanation. I don't know. full disclosure, it's getting close to midnight here when I'm filming this. I'm not doing this in the middle of the day. And it could just be that my brain is fogged up and like, I'll look at this tomorrow and I'll be like, oh, of course, that's what that means. Or it could be total gibberish. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. Okay, so, woo. All right, that was it. I did great things though. I'm not going to do that thing. I don't even know what that would be. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. It's Loki's turn. Oh, this is like Loki's last chance. Loki dies, by the way. Next turn, he's not gonna get another turn. He's gonna die. He only has 7 life. It's ridiculous right now how little life Loki has. How little of a chance he stands. Like he got steamrolled. And like, if you play with less players than 4, he gets like 3 life. If you play with 2 players, he's the weakest villain. Loki's died like 3 times in the movies. He's unkillable yet. And that mechanic should be present here. You should be able to kill Loki and then you should keep going. Yeah, sure. He's got 7 life. He should start over then. I think I would just start him over. If I played this again, I'd be like, all right, you kill Loki. You got to kill Loki 3 times. Fine. He's the weakest villain that I've ever played against, but you got to kill him 3 times. Now it's a challenge. Maybe the first time he's got 7 health, and maybe the second time he's got 5, and then maybe the third time he's got 3. I don't know. Anyways, he moves a pathetic 1, and he does a pathetic bam to no one. He drops down some civilians, and then he's just going to die. Like, I've never seen, I'm telling you, I have never seen a villain in this game do less than Loki. I didn't mean for this video to be a hot take on Loki. Like, that was not my goal here for the first video on Marvel United, to come out here and tell you that a set has a crap villain. That wasn't what my goal was. I'm pretty positive on Marvel United. I like CMON games. I think that most of the set, I've got videos on the channel about the big box. I'm very positive about that. There's some amazing villains in there. These people do good work on the regular. They drop the ball on Loki, like hard drop. All right. Just watch him die. Watch him die now. All right, so Thor gets 2 wild cards. And Thor gets to draw a card. Oh, Thor's just coming in. Thor is coming in. Yeah, he can get over there. Yeah, Thor can get over there. That's what he's going to do. All right, Thor gets a move. Thor's going to move. 2 moves. Right? 2 moves. And then he's going to beat the holy hell out of Loki with 3 punches. Make it 4. I mean, it's what Thor does. He just knocks around his brother, right? So 4 damage. Loki has 3 left. You don't think Beta Ray Bill can do 3 points of damage to Loki? Oh, Loki, you're going to get torn, just lit up. Just lit up. All right, Beta Ray Bill gets a move. He's got all the move. He just needs the punches. All right, he's got the double punch right here. All right, he'll do it again. Another move. I think Loki's going to live 1 more turn. Oh my God. He's going to make it 1 more turn. I can't even believe it. Okay. So Beta Ray Bill moves twice. That gets used. And then punches twice. And he gets to draw a card. Beta Ray Bill. All right. I don't like Loki in this set, but I do like Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill is crazy good. Like, one of the better characters I've seen in this game. Straight up. Beta Ray Bill. Is he worth the price of the box? We'll get into it, okay? I'm going to give you my thoughts on this set, and they're going to be unfiltered. All right, look, I'm just warning you right now. Do you need to have your kids leave the room? I don't know. Mr. Hartgrave goes dark sometimes. I'm going to try not to go dark on this company. I like CMON games a lot. You know, they don't pay me or nothing, but I own a lot of their products. I own a lot of Marvel United. I've backed, 2 of their Kickstarters, but for real, you kind of got me mad when you mess with Loki. I get a little upset. All right, he does get another turn. Let's see. Now, why does he move faster now? Well, because we uncovered this. So now he moves every 2 cards instead of every 3. That's how the game works. So at the start he was moving every 3. Now he moves every 2. Oh, 0. Okay, he's actually gonna do something. Hey, it's been like what, 4 rotations here? Loki's finally going to do something. Here it comes, everybody. What we've all been waiting for, Loki to actually do something. He moves 0, he bams. All right, he does bam, and his bam deals 1 damage to each hero in the hero's location, plus the Frost Giant deals 1 damage to each hero in this location. So we got to knock out. He knocks out Thor. He does knock out Thor. Thor tips over on his side. Poor Thor. And he does 2 damage to Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill laughs. Okay, Beta Ray Bill does not care because Beta Ray Bill is awesome. All right, Beta Ray Bill officially better than Thor. You've heard it here first. Groundbreaking news. There it is. And when a hero is KO'd, Loki doesn't activate his BAM. All right, normally he would activate his BAM again. But no, Loki has special rules. Goddamn. I'm sorry. Once again, like, it would be better right now if Loki just activated his BAM again, right? That'd be great. The Frost Giant would go again. You would knock out Beta Ray Bill. You would have like a domino effect happening. However, no, Loki doesn't do that. He just draws another master plan card and adds it to the storyline face down so it doesn't do anything. What are you doing? What is this? Why aren't we knocking out 2 heroes right now? Why are we just knocking out 1 hero? What are you doing, Loki? What's happening? Now, he does win if he does draw all of his master plan cards, but I think you'd win a little better if you just knocked out all... Why don't you do both things? Loki? Do the master plan card and do the BAM again. I don't know why we don't do both things. That seems lame. All right, and then each hero not alone in their location. What? Wait, did I read this wrong? Hold on a second. Let me make sure I might have cheated. No, each hero alone. Okay, all right. Whoa, all right. New mechanic. Hey, hold my tongue. Hold up. Okay, so this is a new card. This is, not only can he do damage to heroes that are alone, he can also do damage to heroes who are not alone. So heroes who are with other people. So no, Korg and Valkyrie won't take damage. Actually, Beta Ray Bill will. Each hero not alone in their location takes 1 damage. And if all heroes are alone, you draw another master plan card and add it face down in the storyline. So, still not really a big deal. Beta Ray Bill will happily take another point of damage because, once again, Beta Ray Bill is unkillable, okay? You can't mess with Beta Ray Bill. He don't care. He's still up and kicking. Didn't even slow him down 1 bit. All right, so, great. That happens. Loki's done. And that is the most that Loki will do. Loki has 1 point of life. It's Korg's turn. Korg's going over and punching him in the face. Yeah, he gets a move token. He has a punch token. That's the end of the game. It's over. Korg wins. All this talk about Beta Ray Bill, and it's Korg that actually deals the final blow. So there it is. There was the game. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough part of it. Now we got to talk about the review, and I'm upset. Like, straight up, I don't feel Loki is right. Let me just see. I'm just going to see if there was any other cards in here. Here, let's, like I said, I'll make it clear that we're done. I'll put the box up. I'll put the box down in the center. So now it's clear. It's clear, everybody. I'm doing the review part now. Okay, we're going to get into the review of this now. I've played the game. We've watched it here, or you skip to this part. This is the review. Is this worth money? Should you hunt this down? Because you can't just go buy this in stores. This is a Kickstarter only thing. You can find it on eBay. You can find it listed on Amazon. It might cost you $40. It might cost you $50. You might get a deal. You might buy it in a package. But look, it's not easy to buy, so you got to seek it out. Is it worth doing that? I'm looking at the other Loki cards. Oh my God, no, nothing special happens here. No, it never gets good. It never gets good. Okay, it's never exciting. It's never exciting. No, I cannot put a stamp of approval on this. I can't say it's worth it. The best thing in here is Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill is awesome. His kit, his cards are pretty cool. It's all the same. He only has one card. He has one unique card, but it's a great card. It's a move, it's a double punch, and you get to draw a card all in one. This is a great card. That's awesome. Like, cool. Glad they made him good. Do you like Thor? And Thor just is a more punch character. So Thor and Korg are both the same thing. They just do more punching. Like, just more punching. So not very exciting there. It's good, but it's not fun. It's not like a cool mechanic. Like, Beta Ray Bill has a cool mechanic where he was just like unkillable in this game. That was fun. That was interesting, right? Valkyrie she can warp. Yeah, it's the same. She only has one special card where she gets to move to any location. Did I even use that? I don't even think I used that. I don't know. Whatever. Not very exciting. It's really how much do you like Beta Ray Bill? If you like Loki, avoid this damn set because it's going to make you mad. Loki is my favorite character in this box. Like, just comic book character in general, it would be Loki. That's my favorite, but I'm disappointed. I'm horribly disappointed by this. He is not an exciting villain. The mechanic sucks. The other bit of value in this set, the other thing I can say about this set, this does look very fun, and I did not test this out in this playthrough, and I probably need to. I'll probably do it with one of the X-Men sets. I'll definitely take my family and we'll use this. The Traitor challenge is in here. This is probably the coolest thing in the whole box, sadly. Sadly, because, it's circumstantial. Like, are you going to want to play this a lot? Maybe. Maybe you want to introduce this Traitor element into your games. And let me know if you want to see this. This might take a little more doing because I think we got to get extra. I don't think I can play this on my own. But everyone gets an allegiance card, a token here that are in the box, and then everybody has like a secret kind of, one person's a traitor. The traitor's removed and now plays the villain, drawing 2 master plan cards and playing one every turn. All right, so you know what? Here's another thing that makes me mad about Loki. I'm more mad. I thought I was mad enough. No, I'm more mad now. Loki's so bad that they had to put in this traitor challenge so that someone could take control of Loki and actually make him a good character. If Loki was playing 2 master plan cards, he would actually be better. It might actually be good. So I guess you could recommend this set if you were going to use, if you had a group where you were going to use the Traitor challenge. But I don't know. It depends on what kind of group you're. It's a cooperative game, so turning it into like a versus game is clunky. I don't know. I guess that's kind of cool. It's cool. But ultimately, Loki as a standalone villain, can you use him on other sets? No. I think you would have to use this Traitor challenge for this to work out. And I feel like it just could have been done better. We need a redo. That's my final verdict on this. We need a redo. I wouldn't search this out. I feel like Loki, if they do a third Kickstarter, I really want Loki to come in as a purple character. So we got the blue heroes, the red villains. I believe we need a purple version of Loki. I really believe that. You can trust me. I'm Mr. Hartgrave. I don't have an end card for these videos because actually I could do the end card. You want me to put the end card in here, or should I just I'll do the end card. We'll do the ending. So I'll throw up the ending because why not? I'm Mr. Hargrave. You can trust me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below. I've asked you for so many things, and you're usually so gracious with that. So thank you for leaving the comments and doing the liking, subscribing. There's that stupid bell down there too. You can click that to all notifications because I'm doing a lot of weird videos and the algorithm probably hates them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this rant about Marvel United Tales of Asgard. Keep digging!